Our Sports Inquirer here speaking with Kayla from Georgia Tech Volleyball. Team is on a 8-match winning streak, and we'll get to that a little later. But taking me back to NC State, trailed multiple times in the matchup, including the fourth and the fifth set. What was the resolve, and what led to getting that type of victory, including being very close to match point?
I think we all knew that we just had to keep believing despite the score. On the court, we were saying, do not look at the score, focus on us. Everything's on our side, and that's what we have to control for the whole match.
Yeah, when it's 23-15 in that fourth set, and you already called your timeouts and I guess exhausted all of those options, just is this a huddle with the team, or just garnering that experience that you've gained throughout the year just to get those 10 consecutive points to get the victory? What was it?
I think our main communication and conversation was 1 point at a time. So we know that we're down and that we just have to keep everything on our side controlled. And with us having the first contact with the serve, we know how to serve. We practice every day in practice. So just keeping that initial contact and controlling our side, we knew we had every point.
And we've talked with Coach throughout the year about blocking and using that as a big part of your defense. You had 5 blocks, setting season highs, and I think both of those matches, but particularly against NC State. Is it a fact that you're seeing more blocking opportunities, or teams are lending themselves to your block along with you and the other middles just to produce those type of numbers?
I think it starts with us in practice, especially with Ariel. We're really focusing on blocking, footwork, hands, hips, everything. So it's starting with us in practice, and we're seeing more and more results during the game.
Yeah, and do you when you look at the blocks, do you become more aggressive with them, or are you laid back more with them? How do you approach just an opportunity when you see a block?
I think when we're blocking, we are going at it with a more aggressive mindset. So we're really thinking press over the net, use your whole body, press as hard as we can. So definitely being more aggressive than passive.
And the team is on an 8-match winning streak, all in ACC play. You started ACC play with a losing record, but obviously you've gone on a nice streak. What's been the difference just in the play over the past month for the team in conference?
I think the connection has really become strong in practice, and our practice plans have changed over the time, and we're being more aggressive. The drills are more aggressive. We're being more aggressive as a team. So I think starting in practice, going hard in practice, and building up that chemistry, not during game time, really translate over into game time.
And now you have your match of the season to date against Pittsburgh, number 2 in the country. They're only team ahead of you in the ACC standings. What's the preparation been like this week, and what's the anticipation level for the Yellow Jackets?
I definitely agree with Maddie when we're saying video. We really need to scout them because that helps with our game plan and adjusting to them. But again, starting with practice and more aggressive practice play, we know this is going to be some good volleyball playing this weekend. So more aggressive volleyball during practice, a lot of scouting, ready for a big game.
Yeah, and I should ask this earlier, but asking now, do you look at the standings? Are you aware of where you are as far as ACC nationally? Do you keep track of that, or do you just kind of want to focus on taking one game at a time?
We do focus on one game at a time, but we also do look at the numbers and use that as motivation, just try to get one more step up and see who's beat who and how we can advance the most in the ACC and nationally.